Okay, I think we are now live. Hey Squishies, welcome to some more Star Trek Online. Um, you should have functional sound and picture right about now. Sorry about that, I was on the wrong screen for sound. And a few things going on today since last time. I actually don't remember if this had happened yet last time, but I'm in a fleet now. Hello, Rabbit Cube. Looks like the connection is back to normal. Hopefully it stays that way. So, few things that happened. I'm in a fleet now. I got access to a new ship on my main, which we may or may not unlock today. I learned some interesting news that I'll talk about in a bit. Hey, Fruit Bat! But before any of that, there is an ongoing event for people who create new Klingon characters in February, and this is actually the last time I'm streaming in February, which is weird to say, but I'm not going to be here next week. And they added a new Discovery-era Klingon option. So I'm going to give that a try and see if it's any different. Like I said in the description, if it is different, we will play through the early parts of the Klingon campaign until it stops being different, basically. If it's not different, then we'll just do the tutorial and then switch back to Jenny. So my suspicion is it won't be super different, just because they're not a faction. They're treated... Discovery Klingons are treated as a, like, subspecies of Klingons. Which is a little odd. But, okay. And, yeah. We can give this a shot. I don't actually care which one. May as well go with tactical just because that's the easiest. And the KDF plotline seems suited to it. We got some presets that we don't care about because presets are for the weak. Alright. We got 3 head types, of which I like the last one best. Interesting range of potential skin colors. I'm kind of partial to these purples. Unless any of y'all have a strong opinion, I think I'm going to go for this, like, purplish brown. Yeah, this one. Let me know if you, like, super hate it. Nah, I don't really... Never been up much of one for scars. We can muck around with complexion a little, but not a ton. Looks like there are no old options for DSC Klingons. I like that one. Eyes, I'm fine. I don't really care. Ooh, those are epic. Let's go with the epic. And that looks terrible. I think I like that one best. And obviously, clown green hair is the way to go here. No. 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 Although, frankly, a purple works pretty well. Like a really dark purple. Like that. Yeah. Then I should probably make her eyebrows match her hair. That appears to have changed nothing about her eyebrows. It's odd. That's also the wrong color. So that, yes. Odd. Let's, tone her lips down just a bit. You two make strong arguments for clown green. Alright. You know what? What was it, like this? Alright, maybe I'm just not seeing it. I've got a bright light shining in my face, and my screen isn't the brightest in the world, so that could be what's doing it. Like, those definitely look green to me. Alright. We want to do anything to her body? I'm honestly fine with leaving this on the defaults. Just jumping straight to the uniform. Oh yeah, that's another thing, is, unlocked the core uniform type, which I actually am quite fond of. It's this almost like dress-like look that I quite like. Although most of the Mokai stuff is pretty good. Yeah, no, let's keep the Mokai chest gear and collar. Yeah, those are fine. Fine. Kinda like those better. Oh, those are boots. There are no core boots. There are, however, core pants, and they are shiny. Alright. I think I am good to go. This is a very D&D rogue kind of an armor, and I approve, as I mostly play rogues. Agreed, Fruit Bat. Now we need a name. These are all fucking terrible. Wow. Pimmy-Vower. Wonderful. Bagged. Somebody give me a name. I'm not feeling it today, creativity-wise. And clearly the random generator is not helping. I know we've mostly gone with things like Karen and Becky, but that was for Orion, an Orion character. And I was making fun of the fact that the Orion in the backstory is named Melanie Diane. I got nothing right now. Um... Alright. Well, that's an opinion, and I don't have any, so let's go with that. And I'm not going to care about ship name right now. We're going to have to name a couple ships today, most likely. Shit, that's good, Fruit Bat. I'm switching to that at first opportunity.
We have turned our hearts from the path our fathers laid. I have watched you train. I have witnessed your prowess, your victory. Now it is your
This is
duty,
different.
your honor to serve the Empire. Wipe the sleep from your eyes. Wait and remember the call of our fathers. You will be challenged. You will know pain, but you will not bend or break. Fight with passion and earn your place in the halls of Stovacor. By the blood of Kalis, it will be glorious!
Okay, that was a good line read on "It will be glorious." That was very Klingon. I just watched the DS9 two-parter Way of the Warrior, a watch party that I am in, and yeah, that was good. Not allowed to skip the tutorial. Okay. Proceed with the tutorial.
You are the second officer aboard a Klingon bird of prey, currently in charge of the Night Watch. You are in command of the ship, while Captain Churlick and First Officer
This seems
Duran
the same.
are off duty. Your shift nears its end. Third Officer Lieutenant Kagan would like to have a word with you before you leave the bridge. People you can interact with have icons above their heads. Press F to talk with them.
Alright, I futzed around with the volume settings earlier, and I clearly put music too high and voices too low. Which is weird, because voices turned up pretty high, actually. Weird. But okay. I think to rename the character, I need...
The end of the shift is near, at last.
Okay, that's significantly improved graphically.
There was a lot to report. Still,
It might be,
our duties.
because this
You will
voice
need to
sounds a lot
approve the logs
clearer.
before the captain arrives, unless you are fond of cleaning up after his targ.
Very well, Lieutenant. I also don't think these lines were voiced before.
The logs are up on my station now. Use it to transfer them into the record of battle.
Might have been.
Battle. The only battle we face is against the forces of boredom. We are warriors of the Empire. We should be finding glory against Starfleet in honorable combat, not flying through empty space.
Remember... what am I going for? Remember your place, Lieutenant. That will be all. Alright, so... This looks significantly updated graphically, and I think the voices were re-recorded. I don't even remember if those lines were voiced before. Otherwise, this seems the same.
I hope the logs didn't bore you too much. I almost fell asleep writing them.
I sincerely
If you'd
hope
like
not.
something more entertaining, I've made some adjustments. think you'll find them interesting.
Anything would be better than shooting drones. I will try it. I'm still trying to find the voice for her.
Captain on the bridge.
I don't recall the captain, but I don't think that's him. Maybe it is.
Nook Nech. I see you and Kagan kept my ship from blowing up during your watch. Kalis would be proud. I relieve you. Return in 6 hours, Lieutenant. You are dismissed.
This is definitely much more spacious feeling and pretty. I'm not sure that spacious feeling is the right thing for a bird of prey, though.
The holodeck is initializing. Not enter. The training program is ready. You may enter now.
This is, just the addition of that going around the corridor makes this way better. Why can't I exit the holodeck? I was about to say that makes it way more entertaining than the Federation version of this, but why won't it let me leave the holodeck? Like, something was blocking it. Oh, I could just walk through it.
Your attention is required at this console.
This console? No, this console.
Warrior, I have a proposition for you.
Who is this? Why should I listen to you?
Like you, I'm a servant of the Empire. I must exercise caution, because our enemies are everywhere. See great potential in you. I wish to work with you for the benefit of the Empire.
A likely story from someone cloaked in shadows.
Wise warriors go to battle knowing themselves and their opponents well. I can help you with both of these. You are an officer with simple duties now, but that will soon change. I can provide you with weapons, tools, and targets.
Like, right now, this is, new. This weird spy-flavored thing. But that was very much how the temporal agent recruitment event worked. So I think this is a temporary story element that's just for characters created during this month. Otherwise, yeah, it does seem like a cosmetic change to the existing one. You say this will change? What do you know?
Your
Or what do you know?
involved in questionable activities. Do not take my word for it. You will soon see for yourself. Beneath this console, you will find an encrypted data pad. Use it to communicate with me. I will provide you with special equipment and information for missions vital to the security of the Klingon Empire.
You realize that I will repay any treachery with blood.
I know.
Excuse
I
me.
count upon your honor. Or at least upon your violence. That is why I have chosen to work with you. You will see in time that this is a chance both for your own glory and to secure the safety of the Empire.
Yeah, that was part of the Klingon recruitment event. A unique trait that gives bonus dilithium ore. Able to earn additional rewards as you complete later missions. Klingon receiver. Using it opens the Klingon recruit UI, which shows tasks. So it's pretty typical stuff. Attain particular levels. Defeat a certain number of enemies in melee combat. That's interesting. That's different. Ambush them with a cloaking device and then kill them. Okay. Endeavors. Defeat specific foes. Interesting. Admiralty and duty officer systems. Do stuff in them. Destroy certain... Oh no, destroy certain numbers of enemies. Is this, or is this certain numbers of times? Oh god, you have to do particular TFOs, particular number of times. Ugh, these suck. I hate TFOs. And play through all the story missions from Klingon. It looks like. Yeah. Complete all the Klingon story arcs. Klingon Civil War, Jeweler's Discovery, I think that's Delta Quadrant. Yeah, okay. There really isn't, but I have a suspicion from knowing casting information. There is an actor who was in the first season of Discovery as a Klingon priest who guarded the time crystals on whatever planet it was that had time crystals. That was a weird plot element. Actually, it was the second season, not the first, I think. Because Captain Pike was involved. And I know that actor has recently been added to Star Trek Online. Now, he did play another character in the third season of Discovery, but I don't think that's who he's playing, because the announcement of him being added was alongside the announcement of them revamping a bunch of Klingon stuff. So, that is who I suspect it is. And yeah, the rewards go to every character on the account, not just this one. Okay. And I believe the reward for hitting level 65 or completing the entire story, I forget which, one of the two gets you a tier 6 Bird of Prey, which is on any character, which is neat. Characters. Woot.
You're like the Sigma. We're ready to receive your prisoner.
Acknowledged. We're beaming the piece of Baktok to you now. I recommend you.
I mean,
the
I have
sound of his voice is
access to 3 new ships as to Jenny as of today, none of which I've used yet.
To my favorite tar, piece by piece. Shields! Raise shields!
She kind of does.
Kapla, you're alive. This is First Officer Duran. We have sustained damage from a surprise attack. I need you to motivate the crew and get them back to their posts.
Acknowledged, Commander. Now, can I... Okay, first off, equip the fucking Bat'leth. Because apparently killing with melee is good. So we's gonna be doing a lot of it. And the other thing I wanted to check... I don't have any of those. I can't set any of those yet. What did I want to do? There was something I was here for that I wanted to... Oh, right. Why is my last name Saumir? That's terrible. And it looks like... Yeah, it looks like I can only change that on the character selection screen. Wonderful. I think I do have some rename tokens. Prepare for battle.
Today is a good day to die.
Damn straight it is. I missed what I actually said to this
I will
one.
do what must be done. With honor.
Get up, warrior.
I am ready to serve with honor for the Empire.
Here is the situation. We took custody of a Federation prisoner from the IKS Segpa. Almost immediately after transport, a Starfleet cruiser showed up and attacked. We took some severe damage, but we were able to get our shields up before they could beam over. They've launched shuttles and have boarded the ships on the lower decks. Our security teams are tied up all over the ship, so I need your help securing the lower deck. Grab a rifle from the armory locker and then make your way to the lower decks. I don't know how they were able to enter our shuttle bay, so check the bodies for anything that can give us a clue as to how they were able to board us. One or two of them might be carrying something useful.
Interact with the armory locker by clicking on it to get a disruptor rifle. Then equip it by double-clicking on it in your inventory.
Yeah, I think the way they mixed the tutorial voice is just really quiet. I thought I disabled you, you bastards. Okay. And the weapon I'm currently using has higher DPS, and I'm planning on fighting mostly melee anyway, so... How do I get out of here? Oh, it requires me to equip the rifle to progress. That's annoying. It's a little mean. Looted Federation message is good.
Enemy targets on sensor.
How did I vaporize him with... I guess I'm just that good with a batleth. I'm really good with batleth. Okay. You want me? Oh, okay. Okay, I like that. The like bullet hole in the science console is very nice. That's a very nice touch.
This is Captain Jurlik. I have the prisoner you seek, and I do not wish
That's fair, Rabbit Cube.
or kill. I will permit your boarding shuttles to land on my ship in exchange for my release once you have the prisoner. My crew must never learn of this. So arm your boarding parties and expect resistance once you board.
You recovered that message from the Federation borders? My suspicions about our Pataka the Captain have been confirmed. I've been seeing signs of Jurluk's cowardice and incompetence for months now. But finally, this is the proof I need to challenge him. I see that you are near the brig. I want you to talk to the Federation prisoner there. Find out why he is so valuable. And then report back directly to me. Kapla!
Spooky Voice was not. Spooky Voice has clearly played the tutorial before.
Enemy targets on sensor. Personal shield losing power.
The prisoner is still here. Starfleet's rescue attempt has failed.
Oh, right. Not the real. And of course, it's Franklin Drake.
On
Wow!
your mind, second
He looks
officer.
good! Like, character design. Like graphically,
You do know
he
your
looked
captain
really good in
was a
that
traitor,
shot.
Right. And now two of you know. That's a start. Tell me, does Duran know about Jurlek's dishonor as well?
He's even
Well then,
slimier the
I'm
way
guessing
he's
you're the
animated
first
now.
officer before too
Nice.
long. Can't imagine Duran letting something like that slide.
How do you know so much about our crew, Starfleet?
It's my business to know things. If I were you, I'd check in with Sue.
I don't think Franklin Drake is Spooky Voice, though.
She'll probably want to talk about your promotion.
I'm afraid First Officer Duran is indisposed. Permanently. Report to the bridge at once. Unless you wish to join her in Stovokor.
Well, I was half right. Congratulations on your promotion, First Officer.
The captain has dishonored himself. You are the next ranking officer. It is your right to challenge him to a duel, to the death. If you defeat him, the ship is yours. Go. You know what must be done.
It took you long enough. Take your station. We have work to do if we are to survive. Well, what are you waiting for? The blessing of Kalis? Do as you're told, or I will find someone who will.
I am Olivier. I now take my place as First Officer. I serve the captain, but I stand for the crew.
Oh, you stand for the crew, eh? You think you can kill me and take my command? Duran was a better warrior than you, and she now sings in Stovokor. You will fare no better, whelp. Think. We fight a war we cannot win. Not even Tukuvma could defeat the Federation. And they were far weaker then. Why should we die for Jimpock's folly?
So, you are a coward. You dishonor yourself.
Young fool! I plan on living a long and prosperous life. I give you one last chance. Stand down, or your corpse will be cooling on the deck next to Duran's. What say you?
I say you belong in Grethor, and I will send you there.
Ah, as you wish. I've killed one hero today. Why not litter the deck with the body of another? Draw your weapon and try to die well, fool.
I have much experience defending the honor of my hair dye. It's not dyed, my hair color.
Well, for a fool.
That's clown hair!
Give me warrior's death. Ha! Well fought! An honorable victory! Under Imperial law, you are now the captain. I will enter the change of command into the record of battle. I am Kagan, son of Kerr. I now take my place as first officer. I serve the captain, but I stand for the crew.
Acknowledged. When can the ship be ready for battle?
Engines and shields are online, sir. Engineering expects to restore our weapons soon. The cloaking device may take a bit longer, however.
Understood. I want this vessel battle-ready soon, Lieutenant.
The Starfleet vessels that attacked us are still in the area, and the Segpa is moving to engage them in battle. There is glory to be found there. What are your orders, Captain?
Congratulations, warrior.
Did I get skill points yet? No? Okay. I am going to very quickly go back to the character select screen so I can change my name. I actually don't have any rename tokens. Damn it! Okay, well, I'll do that some other time. We know her name is Olivia.
Captain, there is no sign of the Segpa on scanners. We do not know if the Feds destroyed her, but I suggest we not worry about that just yet. Engines and shields are operational, but we need Iridium to facilitate immediate repairs to other systems, and our Iridium stores were lost in the ambush. Fortunately, there are some asteroids in the vicinity that might have what we need.
Increase your speed using B.
Right, I can't do that. Oh god, this is painful. No.
Hell, full stop! Captain, I recommend we use the scanners to see if this contains any Iridium. No Iridium on the scanners, but that nearby asteroid field may have what we need. Captain, I recommend using full impulse to reach the asteroid field.
You mean like I've been ordering you to, Pta? At least now you listen.
Hell, full stop! Captain, I stopped the ship this time, but from now on you'll be responsible for controlling the speed of the ship.
Shut up and scan for Iridium.
We have found several asteroids that contain Iridium, Captain. Weapons are back online. Bashkar, we found some Iridium. Captain, I'm picking up a Starfleet distress signal. Seems that a frigate looking for us took a hit in a nearby asteroid field. They are disabled. They won't be out of action for long. I suggest we put an end to their hunt while we can. What are your orders, Captain?
Prepare for battle.
Mayday, mayday! We are disabled and under attack by the morale we were searching for.
Request assistance. Sir, a Federation repair. I suggest you take them out as well. Captain, the Feds are jamming our sensors. We can't get a lock on the SEGPA while they do. We have determined the location
Lol,
of the
you
ships that are
two.
jamming us, however. We should eliminate them so we can continue our search for the SEGPA. It will be a tough fight, but the crew hungers for battle. I think we're up for the challenge. Your orders, Captain?
Ready the cloaking device.
Target shield has failed.
Enemy ships destroyed. Jamming effect neutralized. We are clear to resume our search for the SEGPA, Captain. Your orders?
Resume scans for Klingon vessels immediately.
This is Captain Kagdar of the IKS SEGPA. Where is Captain Jurlek?
Jurlek is dead. I challenged the coward for command of the Vonri and emerged victorious.
Ha! Finally! That miserable Toba has been a blight for far too long. Congratulations! May you bring glory to your ship and your house. Speaking of which, do you want to join our fight against this Federation Patak? My long-range
They a little bit
comms
are
are
Rabbit
down,
Cube.
so I cannot notify High Command of the situation.
Kapla! Our disruptors thirst for more Federation hulls to lance.
Communications officer, make a report to command. Give them our coordinates and tell them we are moving to assist the SEGPA in battle.
Helm, set a course to the SEGPA. Battle stations.
Captain, the Starfleet vessel is hailing us. Do you wish to respond?
On screen.
This is the Federation ship USS Musashi hailing incoming Klingon vessel.
This is your opponent, Musashi. Do you wish to surrender?
Captain Jurlek, what are you... Wait. Where is Captain Jurlek?
Jurlek is dead. I am in command of the
Captain,
Vonri
Klingon
now.
Defense Force
Well then, I
reinforcements
assume
are
you
whooping
realize
in.
how outgunned you are? I'll cut you the same deal I had with Jurlek. Give us your prisoner, and we'll let you escape. And live to fight another day. Failure to comply means we'll disable your ship and take the prisoner by force.
Bold words, Starfleet. I hope you're prepared to eat them. Vonri out.
It looks like Starfleet wants a fight. Shall we give them one, Captain?
We shall indeed. Make ready for battle. For the Empire, Kapla.
You're making a huge mistake.
Target's shield has failed.
going to stay here while repairs are underway. But you need to get that Federation prisoner to Kronos immediately. High Command is expecting him. You probably want to space him by now. I know I did. But that would be a career-ending move for you. Just get him to Kronos.
Oh, that's something at least.
Congratulations, warrior.
Yeah, that's an upgrade.
So you're the one with
Oh my god, it's a TOS Born.
We've captured him many times, but no one has ever actually gotten him as far as Kronos before he escaped. He's quite the prize. Beam him down directly to the prison here in First City, and we'll make arrangements for the prisoner transfer. Kronos prison facility out.
Prepare for prisoner transfer.
The prisoner has been received. The prisoner has been received and muzzled. Typical human, in love with the sound of his own voice. Oh, some stuffy bureaucrat tried to reach you here. Word about your promotion has traveled fast, it seems. I suggest you present yourself to the High Council and get the formalities out of the way.
I will take care of my own business. Olivier, out. That feels really silly and out of place.
There she is! The hero that brought us a Federation prisoner. The warrior who saved the Segpa. The rightful heir of a starship by right of personal combat. You have done well to start your career. I will be keeping an eye on you and your progress.
Kapla, Chancellor. It's an honor to command a ship under your leadership.
Now, before you go flying off to find your adventure,
Klingon Empire is really
your
inefficient.
duties as a captain in the Klingon Defense Force. First off, there is the matter of Lieutenant Doran's husband, her Parmach. It is your duty to inform him of her death, as you are now her superior officer, even in death.
I will inform him of her passing to Stovokor, Chancellor.
We will find Chagrin, Doran's Parmach, working at the exchange.
Excuse me. Wee, wee. Wee, wee.
Greetings! I am Farm, a fully certified banker and financial investor. What can I help you with today?
Where can I find a Klingon named Chagrin?
Chagrin? Oh, right. He's one of the maintenance engineers. Make sure the exchange computers are up and running. Last I knew, he was running diagnostics in the warehouse, located in the back of the exchange.
That is all I needed, Ferengi.
One more thing. As a first-time visitor to this exchange, you've qualified for a free sample of our fine merchandise. You won't find better quality anywhere on Kronos, Warrior. And if you like it, feel free to come back. Like the Grand Nagus always says, The only thing better than a first-time customer.
I'm good with
is a
nicknaming him
repeat
Big Farm.
customer.
Fine. There'd better be no strings attached to this gift. Oh. Fair enough. I can throw the bombs now. Actually, I should be able to... Wait. What did it do? Oh. Okay. So it gave me a neat batleth, and then it gets more powerful as I kill more people with it. Awesome. Gives me the starship trait Hunter's Ink. Oh, neat. If I kill someone and then immediately cloak. Very cool. Okay. What gets me the... Just curious. What gets me the ship unlock, I wonder? No, I'll worry about that later. For now, this is somehow weaker? How is that weaker? Oh. It's weaker, but it's got improved crit. I guess it'll get stronger as I kill more people, and eventually it'll be stronger. What happened to you?
Nausicaan smugglers. They must have known I was all alone in here. Ambushed me. They're pirates, robbing the exchange. Someone must stop them. I'm too injured to...
I will deal with these pirates, but when I am finished, you and I need to talk. I'm really confused by the one who appears to be right on top of me.
Enemy target locked in. Spiking damage detected.
Is that everyone? That feels like probably everyone? Yes, that is everyone. We got something. Of course that's an improvement. No, that's nowhere near enough.
You fight well. You've given me time to recover my strength. Now I must find Majorog and put an end to that miserable Takek's treachery!
Who is this Majorog?
Well, tell them, Supreme. Who am I?
Majorog! You're nothing but a smuggling yinta!
No. Wrong as always. I'm the one who's going to kill you. A real warrior never lets his prey escape.
You dare to challenge a warrior of the Empire?
Personal shield losing power.
You said you had something to tell me.
I am captain of the Von Ree. I am here to inform you that Lieutenant Duran, your Parmach, has entered Stovokor. She died valiantly in battle.
I understand. She was a true warrior. Tell me, exactly how did she die?
She died challenging her traitorous captain. I killed the Patak.
It is good you were able to avenge her death, but she failed. I will not have Doran denied entrance to Stovokor because she died at the hands of a traitor. If you would have me, I would join your crew and fight by your side in her name. My talents as an engineer are wasted here in these warehouses. Let me battle worthy foes! You will be a captain worthy of my service.
Sure.
We are Congratulations, Lieutenant. Prison war. Something I should know about.
I have not adjusted anyone's uniforms. I may as well. I'm not going to make a ton of adjustments. Just give them the core outfits because they're sweet. Actually, the core Mokai mix, because I really like that. Excuse me. No, that's good. I liked the Mokai collar. Not seeing anything really good with shoulder pads, so... Wait, I remember what it was. It was none, and then the core, leather, and metal. And the core, lower. Yeah, yep, I like it. And likewise, give him the core command, the Mokai wrist things. Yeah, that works. The Mokai chest gear. That works. And the core pants. Okay. And we got some body armor.
That
I guess it
prisoner
was.
you dropped off escaped with the help of 2 accomplices. One was a male Orion, and the other a Nausicaan. The Orion caused a commotion, filing a complaint regarding a prisoner transfer that never occurred, and then kept shouting until he managed to distract the entire room. Meanwhile, the Nausicaan made his way into the cell block and shorted out the force field controls. Cameras caught him equipping our Federation prisoner with a holo-emitter disguise. The 3 then escaped into the city in the aftermath.
I knew this would happen. Fortunately, I am anxious for battle.
Security cameras caught the trio heading north before they were lost in the crowd. You are to search there for any witnesses that may lead us to their hiding location. I don't care what this prisoner knows. He's been more trouble than his value to intelligence. If he happens to die during capture, there will not be an inquiry.
I assumed as much.
I think I know where we can start looking for the criminals.
I'm listening.
The Chamber of Judgment is nearby, close to the Lake of Fire. An old judge I know likes to sit near the lake between trials. He might have seen something, and he's no friend to criminals. If he saw them, he will be happy to bring them to justice.
Indeed.
The Lake of Fire is just outside of the exchange. With luck, the judge will be there.
Good. Let us find this judge. This I don't recall. This may be changed. Also, I know the green glowing path is new.
Looks like you've come to try and curry my favor in the courtroom.
Oh, I like him.
Wasting your time and risking my wrath.
We're looking for a trio of escaped prisoners. An Orion, a Nausicaan, and a human.
Curious. I did see such a trio recently, but thought little of it. On reflection, the human was garbed in a heavy cloak, perhaps to conceal his prison uniform.
Did you see which way they went?
Indeed. They headed north, then west. They may have sought one of the tailors there to acquire new clothes to disguise themselves.
North and then west to the tailor, then. Kapla, Judge.
Head west from the courtyard and down the stairs to the tailor.
The stranger with the Orion and Nausicaan? Yes, they were just here. They made a quick purchase and then made their way to the bar to the west. Speaking of new clothes, I could outfit you and your crew in the latest in Klingon fashion for the right price. Come see me anytime.
That will be all. That was a really odd voice choice. I don't think I even knew there was a bar on Kronos.
What can I get you?
Information. Looking for a trio. Human, Nausicaan, and Orion.
Ah, yes, them. They asked about another Orion, a fixer named Garat, then headed downstairs. Syndicate business, I'm guessing. Anyway, their business, not mine.
I'll check downstairs then.
Stranger, an Orion, and a Nausicaan. Reminds me of a joke I heard once. Well, then again, perhaps perhaps this isn't the time for such things. You know, I did see such a group. They went into the back rooms, right over there, behind those doors. Always happy to help warriors of the Empire with anything they might need. Good hunting.
It's good to see citizens of First City who know what their place is. That was not pleasant dialogue to read.
We should check them. See where our quarry went. That is a suspiciously new console for an old building.
Enemy targets on sensor. Personal shield losing power. Flanking damage detected.
Wait, there's still more somewhere. Where, though? Ah.
Enemy targets on sensor. Personal shield losing power.
It looks like the spies have set incendiary devices to cover their tracks. We should disable these in case they are set to ignite later. Let's resume our search for the human criminal. That room in the back looks like a good place to start.
You're too late. You may have defused the bombs, but your quarry is long gone.
Too late for you. Where he at? Oh, there he is.
Enemy targets on sensor.
Spying on the KDF from within the First City itself? You are looking at a lifetime of pain and suffering. Tell me what happened to the man you broke out of prison, and this won't get any worse for you. What do you think of this Kagan?
He's not talking. Probably trained to withstand torture. We're not going to get anywhere with this one.
Start a search and uncover how the prisoner escaped.
KDF security is on their way. They can take this Bachtag to the infirmary.
Oh, fuck you, Franklin Drake.
According to the logs, the last transport was to the shipyard in orbit above Kronos. If we don't hurry, our prisoner could easily secure passage out of the system. I recommend we go to the shipyard at once. We need to make our way to the transporter pad to beam to the shipyard, Captain.
Doopity boopity boop boop. He absolutely did. Ow. I think that should cover what I've got access to. No, that's not it. Oh, you know what? I need to finish the tutorial first to unlock it. Okay. Now that said, I should have access to a actually, the only differences are console slots and a bridge officer station, which isn't very useful. So no, I'll stick with the ship I've got. Let's see. That just looks so much better. The upgrade materials are significantly better. What's the Vorcha material look like? Nah, nah. Although that actually makes it look a lot like the toy I had as a kid. You know what? I'm going with that. I'm going with the toy I had as a kid.
You interested in buying a slightly used ship?
I'm more interested if a human just passed through here that fits this description.
Oh yes, just minutes ago. I sold him a shuttle. He seemed in a rush to leave. Didn't think anything of it. I assume he's wanted by the KDF?
In a manner of speaking, yes. I need to track him down.
Lucky for you, I kept a copy of the transponder code of the shuttle he just bought. And I will give it to you at no charge. In fact, since you're going after such a dangerous fugitive, let me throw in this technical manual. The spec should help your tactical officer to be able to eke some better performance out of your ship. Just to show you which side I'm on. Kapla! And glory to the Empire, right?
You're smarter than you look.
Captain, we found the transponder signal. Standing by to beam you aboard and begin pursuit.
Alright, so what's this? Emergency power to weapons or torpedo spread. Either of those is probably more useful. Emergency power to weapons in particular, but no, I'm not in the mood to worry about that right now. Let's just beam to the ship. He absolutely does, Rabbit Cube.
I'm disappointed he was able to get off Kronos, but not surprised. He's a slippery one.
Ooh,
do
that'll
what
help.
you need to do to bring him back. You have his warp trail, so I begin with that. There is
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
You know what? Actually, I am gonna teach Chagrin emergency power to weapons. And switch him to it. Wait. Oh, yeah. No, that's exactly what I wanted. Oh, that was what Chagrin was getting. Wait, what else did he have? Oh, engineering team is more useful. Shit, that was a waste. And I'm already up at skills. Alright, well... more energy weapon damage is good. Hit points are good. Let's go to space! This character, actually. This is the guy that I think the mysterious voice is.
Kronos to the frozen wastes of Rurapenthe, Klingons have built an empire that values strength, honor, and combat. To be Klingon is to be a warrior. Fight well,
Captain,
live with
war
honor,
drill ends here.
die with a
What are
blade
your
in your
orders?
hand. If you can do these things, you will live forever in the stories and songs of the Empire.
Okay, thank you for shutting up, Martok. Scan every inch of this system until we find him.
Captain, we've begun the scans. We'll start at a range of 5 kilocams and work our way out from there.
Good. The sooner we find him, the better.
Captain, I recommend modifying the navigational beacons in this system to amplify our efforts in locating the prisoner.
Neat. It actually moved.
Beacon
Also,
modified.
that planet is very pretty.
Nothing yet. We should modify another beacon. Got him. Establishing a communication link now.
You? I am impressed. I thought Doran was the right choice for command, but apparently even I can be wrong. The KDF will do well with you in their ranks.
It's not even cutscene audio, Rabbit Q.
Of a rabid talk.
It's flavor text that sometimes gets read when you enter a sector you haven't been in before. Cut the flattery and your engines. You're going back to Kronos with me.
As much as I might deserve to rot in a Klingon jail cell and be interrogated...
My ship did clip through a giant satellite.
On a daily basis, I have unfinished business. It's time I was going.
I'll follow you to Earth itself if that's what it takes.
I don't doubt that you would. However, I always have an escape plan. I've planted a tiny subroutine in all Starfleet computers. If any vessel arrives in the Boreth system, their sensors will pick up distress beacons from dozens of destroyed Starfleet starships. In addition, when we started this conversation, I sent out a few false maydays from these phantom vessels. Ships are already responding.
Asshole.
You've proven yourself to be a skilled
Like, that's
warrior
literally a
already,
war crime.
So I'm sure you know that
Fake distress signals are a war crime.
A battle to save an empire or a ship. I suggest you leave before Starfleet arrives.
Captain, we're being hailed by one of the Starfleet vessels.
This ought to be interesting. Put them on screen.
Klingon bird of prey, power down your weapons and shields, and prepare to be boarded.
That day shall never come, Vulcan. Not as long as I draw breath.
Our sensors are detecting several Federation distress beacons in this area. This trap is obviously your handiwork. Surrender now, or we will be forced to open fire.
So much for Vulcan intellect. Check your sensors again.
The beacons are as plain as... curious. they are no longer transmitting. Engineering, run a level 3 diagnostic on the sensors.
That is a good question, Miranda. Also, hi! You've been deceived by one of your own, Vulcan.
I extend my apologies. We did not intend to violate Klingon space. We will be leaving now, if you will allow it.
You wish to flee, as you Vulcans say. Fascinating.
Rest assured that whomever tricked us here will be found and punished. On that, you have my word as a Starfleet officer.
I think not, Vulcan. The time for talk has passed. Fight well. Alright.
Target's shields have failed.
Kagan's ability is totally useless to me now. Let's get a little more distance. There we go.
Another Starfleet vessel has entered the system.
Attention, Klingon ships. We are here on a rescue operation. We wish to resolve this peacefully, but we will defend ourselves if possible.
Target's shields have failed.
Another contact on the scanners. How many ships did Starfleet have in our sector?
Oh, they're there.
Target's shields have failed.
We're ready to leave the system on your command.
It is unfortunate that the prisoner has eluded your search. That said, you did uncover a Federation spy nest in the heart of First City. We've deciphered their infiltration techniques and are cracking down on their spy network within the Empire. One of my prison guards was impressed with your tenacity and asked to be reassigned to your crew. You would be wise to accept it.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Okay, first of all, sweet, we got a lizard man. Second of all, trying to get him in our standard uniform. Bare scaly claws are good. Oh wait, those are wrist attaches. Was it wrist attaches or? Oh, no, okay. Chest gear, DSC Mokai. Mokai command. None. None. Core, leather and metal. And core. Alright. We have our science lizard. Oh, they absolutely did, Rabbit Cube. I don't know if you were here when I did the TOS era tutorial, but they very deliberately created a Gorn model to look like a human in a rubber suit. It was kind of impressive.
We have identified the Federation prisoner you've been chasing. His name is Franklin Drake. Some of our sources say he's a Starfleet intelligence agent, but there are hints that he's much more. From what I can tell, he's not part of the normal chain of command. Previously, we didn't have any images or genetic samples from him, which is why he was so hard to identify. Now, we'll be on him the second he shows his face again. We already have a lead for you to follow. Records indicate a Klingon shuttle entered space above the Rura Penthe penal colony. That system is restricted, and there was no traffic scheduled for today. You are authorized by the High Council to approach the system and determine if Drake is there. Bring him back alive, if you can. There is work to do.
Okay, we've got another thingy, and I think... Shield or hull? More shield. Good. Those seem to have been taking more pounding than hull did. Oh, yes, okay. You want him. Now... Am I... Yeah, okay. So I'm still not at the end of the tutorial. I do need to pee, but I'm going to try to wrap up the tutorial before I take a break. And then it'll be a slightly longish break because it went longer than usual without a break. And then I think we switch back to Jenny because there are decisions to be made. Assuming Repente ever bloody loads. Oh my god. Thank you.
This is Warden Katuk of the Rura Penthe Penal Colony. You do not have authorization to land. Turn back now. Any attempt to violate our security perimeter will be met with force.
Our authorization comes from Chancellor Jimpak himself. It is unwise to stand in the way of his representatives. Unless, of course, you'd like to become a resident of your own prison.
My apologies, Kalekanes. I am honored to meet you. What do representatives of the High Council seek at Rura Penthe?
We seek a Federation fugitive.
There are no Federation corps on Rura Penthe. Are you aware enemies of the Empire should be killed, not fed and coddled like infants?
It appears the spy is as good at getting into prisons as he is at escaping them. Check your sensor logs, Warden. He's here, somewhere.
Our security logs are checked every quarter hour as per regulations. There have been no transfers in or out of the colony within the last day. Only 2 ships have entered the system today. Yours and a Klingon shuttle. The shuttle left the system hours ago. You are still here.
Your arrogance is tiresome, Warden. Produce your sensor logs at once.
Our logs clearly indicate the shuttle left the system hours ago. There have been no transfers. All prisoners in this colony are either accounted for or dead. Your trail has gone cold.
Enough. We will beam down and examine the logs in person.
Ready to beam down on your command, Captain. There is a magnetic field covering the entire penal colony to prevent prisoners from escaping via transporter. We'll have to beam down to the outskirts of the magnetic field and walk to the entrance.
Okay, sorry. I need to double check. Oh. Empire is the tutorial. Okay. So there's actually 2. God damn it. Okay. I am in fact going to pee now. Back in a few minutes. Alright, we are back. Let's beam down. That's odd. Y'all should be seeing me. Oh, there I am. I can only bring one person. I will bring the one with healing abilities.
Halt! Where do you think you are going?
I have business with the warden.
You may have crossed the magnetic shield, but your visit is unannounced, and you will follow protocol. No one simply wanders around this prison. I will escort you to the warden.
Lead on, guard.
You will follow me.
Why does Thrak... Okay, he does have round skills. That's better.
Warden, the visitors are here.
I can see them, Rogas! Your presence here is unnecessary. The only Federation citizens on Rurapenri are frozen into the ice. But don't let me dissuade you from your manhunt.
Order the guards to search.
My guards will stay where they are. If there was a breach, it would have tripped the alarms. Our security system is quite advanced. This is a prison, after all. But please, examine the security system for yourself. If you refuse to accept the word of the prison's warden, that is.
Drake is here. We will find him.
You dare to question the honor of a warrior of the House of Torg?
Yes.
You may be representatives of Jempak, but you'll taste my blade if you insult me again. Go, see for yourself. You'll only find the Padak dumped here to rot.
Sorry, there's something on my glasses somehow. Your incompetence will speak for itself.
Follow me to the general holding area.
How? Oh, the guard was saying that, not him. I remember this being really annoying.
To sniff out treachery.
Puppy!
Interrogate the prisoners, Captain. One of them.
There is a priority target in the area. Stay alert.
Okay. I remember this part being really annoying, and it doesn't look much like they've changed it.
Target acquired. Subject is guilty of treason. Termination authorized.
Was that the guy? Is that the guy I was supposed to kill? Yes? No? Maybe? Yes! It contains 3 pieces of equipment of rare or very rare quality. Okay. What do we get? Some armors. And a beam rifle that is probably worse than what I have. Yes, yes it is. But those armors are, I believe, an improvement. Okay. Mithrak can get casts-offs. It makes sense for him to be the second best equipped. Alright, let's go find some prisoners to question. Where's the human?
Someone else.
Ain't no humans down here, Chief. Leave me alone.
Find your own hiding place.
We got nothing to talk about. I believe someone is following you, Captain. Turn around.
Is that not him? Okay. Oh, that's him. Why are you following me?
None of these prisoners will help you. They can sense danger far better than you can. And they know the risks of getting involved in a fight that's not theirs.
How do you know this?
Because I'm not a Batak like the warden and his cousin. Have you asked yourself, why would a human come to Rura Pente?
He's after something. Or someone.
The human is here to extract a prisoner. There are no other alternatives. If he was coming to kill someone, then he's a Koch. All he needed to do was wait. Everyone sent to this hole dies. Most are dead within a year.
You seem well informed for a prisoner.
Are you questioning my honor? If you think you're safe because you hold a weapon, you're mistaken. The only thing standing between you and a cold grave is my patience.
Bold words for a prisoner.
Someday I'll teach you a lesson for testing my resolve. The human is here, but it is a complicated situation. You must do exactly as I say. We are surrounded by enemies, and you will need my help to survive.
Why should I trust a criminal?
The only crime I've committed was thinking there could be peace between the great houses. And all you need to know is that I am a Klingon warrior with the information you need. Follow me, and I will take you to the one the prisoners call the Worm.
Show me where he is.
The Worm is over by the mine entrance.
There you are. I was wondering if I'd lost you.
You're a fool to come here.
Don't try to play coy with us. You have the subterfuge skills of a wounded tar.
It really is.
No one here would notice a new prisoner. Or that no one would notice when you tampered with the air exchangers.
What are you after, Drake?
I see you found a new friend.
Why do they keep calling me
If I had the time to
Salmir?
explain, I would. But I'm on a tight schedule, and you took your time getting here. If you want to know what's really going on, you'll have to ask your new friend. I need to be going.
What?
Follow him! He's running for the surface!
Enemy target on sensors. Enemy combatants in close proximity.
care about that. I think it was Fruit Bat. And that's interesting. Because peace between the houses was kind of the goal of House Mokai, which is what the DSC Klingons are. Unity between the houses to fight the Federation. Okay, that's back where I came from, isn't it? Yes, yes it is. So this is deeper in.
Hurry! We have to stop him! The worm has slithered to the surface. We need to stop him before he can reach the edge of the magnetic shield. I promise that I'll explain everything once we track him down.
It's interesting. In the Temporal Agent event, when you made a character in that, you knew exactly where your orders were coming from. It was your own future self. This one, I don't know. I still think it's the Time Priest dude that we're seeing right now.
The human is trying to cross the ice. We need to hurry before he gets outside the magnetic shield.
He has a shuttle.
In that case, we don't have any time to waste. It will be difficult to track his movements in this flurry.
We can use the Jackal to track him. Puppy. That's our puppy.
Those were wild jackals. Keep a lookout for more. They travel in packs.
How can they survive on the surface?
They must feed on the corpses of dead prisoners.
You said you would explain why you were thrown into Rura.
I don't think he ever told us his name in this dialogue.
I am a diplomat. My peaceful words were called treason.
How can there be peace? We are at war!
You've clearly never read the works of Chancellor Gorkon.
See, this dialogue all sounds like peace with the Federation.
Now, let me ask you a question. How can we win a war if we can't stop fighting one another? Honor must
Okay, that part is more great houses.
The words of a warrior. Still, killing one another for honor blinds us to greater threats.
Following the puppy.
There he is!
Impressive. Your determination is commendable.
Can't escape, Drake.
There's more at stake here than dealing with a lone human on a mission of mercy. In fact, our intelligence...
Not as far as I know, Rabbit
time
Q.
left to act.
What are you talking about?
Our friend here discovered that one of the great houses is plotting against the Empire. He's correct, but his curiosity cost him. Now you and Kemtar, will both have a chance for glory. Kemtar, your father still has friends in the Federation. They believe he's in great danger. I recommend a trip to the Vor system. There you'll find out just how big of a mess you're in, and find the proof that Worf will want.
Kemtar, how do you know this human?
I don't. He and I have never met. But as I told you, the story is complicated. What you need to know is that he speaks the truth. There is a plot against the Empire, and it is not the Federation's doing. Our true enemies are closer than we realize. If we want to protect our people, we must go to the Vor system and see what is there.
Why should I trust either of you?
I don't care if you trust me. Kemtar, tell your father that obligations have been met. Only you can decide how you'll deal with the greater threat.
What is this greater threat?
The only threat you should be worried about is me.
Rogaz, you followed us?
You're a miserable Karut. Not only have you broken penal colony protocol, but you've meddled in the affairs of House Torg. I don't care if Kemtar is innocent. We were paid a great deal of latinum to keep this piece of Baktak locked up. He's not leaving here, and neither are you.
You're a corrupt Forshach.
That's my cue to exit. Good luck.
Do they just stand there? Apparently? The fuck is going on right now? There we go. That was a weird bug. And it's happening again. Okay. I think something failed to trigger. That was really weird.
If Rogaz could find us, we can expect more guards soon.
That was definitely a glitch.
You must have a ship in orbit. We should beam up as soon as possible and discuss what has happened.
Von Reek, do you read me?
We read you, Captain. What are your orders?
We're ready for transport. Beam us up.
We can't get a lock on your position, Captain. You must still be within range of the magnetic field.
That is not what I wanted to hear.
We will bring the ship down to the surface to pick you up, Captain.
Excellent idea. Make it quick. We might need more warriors.
If we head for higher ground, it will be easier for your ship to locate us.
Agreed. Yeah, that was really weird.
Look up ahead. The warden and the guards are approaching.
You dishonorable dog! When the High Council hears what Gempok's representatives have done here today, they will order your immediate execution!
How much were you paid to hold an innocent man?
Enough to keep us warm long after you're dead. We get paid whether Kemtar lives or dies. So before I kill you, I'll offer you the coward's choice of surrender.
I think you're forgetting something.
What am I forgetting, Tosha?
My starship. Chagrin, now! Thrak clapping is great. He's loving it. Okay.
Putting end to a band of dishonorable fools. I trust you're ready to leave this freezing, miserable place, Captain. In many ways, I think Rurapente is worse than Grathor itself.
Drake said we should go to the Vor system. What would we possibly find there? Whatever is there, it is a threat to the Klingon Empire. We must find evidence to show the Council.
Agreed.
Transporter room is standing by, Captain. We're ready to bring you aboard at your command.
Well done, Chagrin. Bring us up.
Your report on Warden Kratak and the prison riot was disturbing. I have transferred many prisoners to Urapente.
More or less, Rabbit Cube.
This is the first I've heard of corruption. As you know, the Empire does not tolerate fraud or dishonesty. I accept your resolution to the matter.
Excuse me.
But I am displeased that you did not apprehend Drake. The fact you freed Kimtar also requires scrutiny. If Kimtar were not Ambassador Worf's son, I would demand that you return him to First City at once. However, if you believe there's evidence of further corruption, you have my authorization to pursue this matter discreetly.
Okay, I know I'm distracted a little, but somebody in Zone Chat is complaining that Zone Chat doesn't work. There's a logical issue there. Anyway, some stuff.
During my time as ambassador, I uncovered evidence that one of the great houses has been corrupted by a foreign influence and is plotting against the Empire. I was thrown into Urapente as punishment for digging too close to the truth. The fugitive Drake suggested that we travel to the Vor system. We hope to find evidence that will prove there is an internal threat to the Empire.
Great, so this next mission starts with getting into Vor. That's exactly what I need. But okay, that's taken care of. I got some equipment. Personal stuff. I mean, obviously, yes, puppy. Wait, no, that's worse than what I have. Might be good for someone else, though. Yeah, it's an upgrade for Thrak. And then one of these two. Gren. Okay, and then Kagran. Actually, well, yeah, but I'm not using a gun, really, at all. So, yeah, he can take that. And then... how does that compare to current weapon? This is vastly better. Wow. And this? Same. Oh, because it's the same weapon. Alright. To the Vor system. And finally finishing this tutorial. Woo.
Captain, we've entered the Vor system. There's a starbase in orbit dead ahead. Huh. It's one of ours, but the record's listed as a research facility operated by Uridian scientists.
Uridian scientists? That's unusual.
The Uridians are not known for their scientific prowess, but the research station is listed as a protected asset. According to your ship's computer, the Uridians have a trade agreement with a human scientist named Amar Singh. He is working with someone in the Empire on a genetic research project. It's unclear what Drake expected us to find here.
We will investigate. Approach the station.
Research Facility Logner Beta 3. I am Plardos Yardin, commander of the station. With whom am I speaking?
Why is it calling me Xiaomir? Where is it getting that name from? I'm sorry, this is really bugging me. There, that looks Klingon. I'm Lieutenant Olivier of the IKS Vonnery.
We weren't informed there would be visitors today. How may we serve the Empire?
We're here to inspect the station.
Commander Plardos, you will provide this ship's computer access to all recent station communication logs. You will also transmit a manifest of shipments and supply delivery receipts for the last month.
We expect full cooperation, Plardos.
Well, this is unexpected. You do realize that we have an agreement with your government and Dr. Singh? Our research is highly classified. You do have some sort of official order granting permission to view these records?
Of course, we'll send it right over.
Mission set.
Why are you attacking us? Please, we are not your enemy.
Then send over the information we requested.
You're completely mad. This is a top security installation. You don't have authorization to access our records. We're filing a formal complaint.
You're hiding something.
Of course we're hiding something. We're conducting classified research. That's why you are not authorized to access station records. You do understand the concept of top secret, don't you?
You dare!
This is preposterous. We refuse to hand over top secret information without proper authorization. We will defend ourselves, if necessary.
You stink of guilt.
They've powered up defensive cannons and launched small craft.
Let's get a little distance. And come around and...
Target's shield.
No, I should probably start with those. The heck?
The station commander sent a distress signal. A ship is responding. Captain, Romulan warbird on sensors. Captain, the Romulans are hailing us.
We received a distress call from this station. We are here to provide assistance.
Your assistance is no longer needed.
Station Commander Plardos sounded distressed. He mentioned a disagreement with a Klingon vessel. It would be dishonorable of us not to investigate.
This is an internal matter.
We appreciate the delicate nature of the situation.
It is a good station design.
Would you mind if we spoke with the station? Perhaps we could resolve any misunderstanding.
Be our guest. Tell Plardos we'll wait.
I find this very suspicious. Why would Romulans respond to a distress call here?
Monitor their communications.
The Romulans hailed the station on an open frequency, and then immediately switched to an encrypted channel. The Romulan ship hasn't raised shields. What are they up to?
Alert me if you notice anything else.
I don't need to remind you that we're in Klingon territory. The fact that these Romulans are here at all could be the clue we need.
Drake said we'd find evidence, not clues. Yeah.
Captain, the station has transported several crates of goods to the
Thank
Romulans.
you. There's our evidence. Hail the Romulans.
Commander Plardos has explained the situation. It sounds as if there's been a miscommunication.
Enough. Transfer the contraband you just received to us. Now.
The foolish bravado of the Klingon Empire. Attacking your own station and then accusing us of wrongdoing. I should have expected something like this. Very well. We'll communicate in terms you can understand.
Boring conversation anyway. Battle stations.
Target's shield has failed.
More Romulan ships dropping out of warp. Interesting. One of the Romulans is firing on the other. The other Romulan ship could belong to those rebels we've been hearing about.
This is Commander Telek of the Romulan Republic. We are here to cooperate with the Klingon Empire.
Target's shields have failed.
I love how Romulan ships explode.
The Romulan Republic is thankful for your assistance. We had tracked the Tal Shiar to this system, but we would have been outmatched without your aid.
You fought well for a Romulan.
The Romulan Republic faces many challenges, but conflict with the Klingon Empire should not be one of them. As a gesture of good faith, I'll share with you information that you might find to be of value.
I'm listening.
We believe Tal Shiar agents are collaborating with operatives in the Klingon Empire to steal weaponry and technology. We have uncovered large supplies of Klingon weapons on the planet Nimbus 3 that we believe are being stockpiled there by agents of the Empress. The stolen goods are being transferred
Pretty much
to
for
several
that.
facilities in the local sector, including this science station.
Do you have proof of this?
The shipping manifests on the supply crates and the weapons themselves. By tracking the flow of goods, we've learned that there are agents in the Klingon Empire transferring stolen supplies to the Tal Shiar. Those supplies are being stockpiled on Nimbus 3. If you will help track down the source of those weapons, we will share our data with you.
Send us the data, but we make no promises.
Transferring the data now. We expect the Klingon Empire to track down the source of these stolen goods and punish those responsible before more weapons fall into the wrong hands. If we discover any further information, we will notify the Empire's ambassador on
Rabbit Cube. That is a point. Get me that Koch Plardos.
Please listen to me. We were only following protocol. We must ensure that our research doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
Then why are you trading in stolen goods?
We didn't know the shipments we were transferring were stolen. I was told that the crates were medical supplies needed on the war front. We didn't ask questions. Please, show mercy. We were only doing what we were ordered to do.
Then do as I order you to do and send me the data I want.
Due to present circumstances, we will forego normal security authorization and provide the files you have requested. We live to serve the Empire.
Transfer the files before I lose my patience.
We've received the data that Kemtar requested, Captain. It will take some time to analyze these files and track the source of the shipments. In the meantime, we are prepared to leave the system on your command.
Your officers have analyzed the shipping logs from the research facility. Their findings confirm what the Romulan Republic officer told us. Someone has been routing technology and weapons to the Tal Shiar, and they are going to great lengths to cover their tracks.
Do you believe a great house is involved?
An operation of this magnitude would require the resources of one of the houses, but the shipments are being routed in such a way to conceal their point of origin. Our evidence is circumstantial. It was my eagerness to point fingers without proof that landed me in Urapinthe in the first place. We must exercise patience and wait for our prey to reveal themselves.
Drake mentioned your father.
My father is Ambassador Worf. He has many friends and many enemies. I tried to convince him that one of the houses was moving in the shadows against us. He either didn't believe me or didn't care. Either way, he made his decision when he refused to act after I was sent to Urapinthe. His pride is a weakness our enemy will try to exploit.
Perhaps I can persuade him to listen.
You can try, but we must be prepared if he doesn't. We should at least warn him of the danger, even if he refuses to see the knife at his throat.
Don't worry. We will be there if they strike. Dang, that's a good outfit. It's a really good outfit. Where is he? He's got to be somewhere in this circle. Oh, there he is.
Perhaps. First, tell me who you are.
I'm Lieutenant Olivier of the IKS Vonnery.
Greetings. How may I assist you?
We need to speak privately.
That is an odd request. We stand in the courtyard of the Great Hall, and honor has no need of secrecy. If you cannot speak your mind in this place, then I have no desire to hear what you have to say.
Very well. I'm here with your son, Kimtar.
That is not my son's name. If Kimtar wishes to talk, tell him to come and speak to me. I will not communicate through intermediaries.
He said you are both in great danger.
He is the only one in danger, unless you have been foolish enough to listen to his tales. But you have already made that mistake. If you have spoken to him, then you have been to Rurapenthe.
A great house is plotting your death.
I am Gintok to the House of Martok. Lady Sorella has declared vengeance on the House of Jimpok. It would not surprise me if all the great houses wish me dead. Tell my son that I am capable of defending myself.
The Romulans are involved.
Romulans? That does not make sense. Jimpok's position towards the Federation and the Tal Shiar is very clear. And in this, he has my house's full support. It would be foolish for any house to make such a connection. However, I would not be surprised to hear you mention the House of Duras.
We don't know if Duras is involved.
And that is exactly the sort of accusation that landed my son in a penal colony. Tell Kimtar that unless he has proof, he should stay silent. If he is a fugitive from Rurapenthe, he will only make his situation worse. I do not want to know any more about what you two are plotting.
I'll tell him.
Has Worf agreed to speak to us?
He said your name is not Kimtar.
What name I use is not important. Did you tell him what we've learned?
It is always Duras, Fruitbat. He did not seem concerned.
Did you tell him the Romulans are involved?
He mentioned House Duras.
Given their history, I've considered the possibility that the House of Duras might be involved. Is he at least willing to review our evidence?
He wants nothing to do with our investigation.
Yaicha! He is a stubborn old man and he is going to get himself killed.
We should at least warn House Martok.
Agreed. If the Jinn talk to House Martok will not listen, we will take our concerns to the house itself. Martok's son Drex is off-world. I will contact Lady Sorella and arrange a meeting.
Don't be discouraged.
These events are very disturbing. They paint a picture of a large conspiracy against prominent houses of the Empire. I will work with my contacts to see what else I can learn. And I will notify you when I have enough leads to further our investigation.
Congratulations, Lieutenant. Sorella, Lady of the Heave the Call.
I do believe that means that we have completed. The heck is that? Oh. I do believe that means, that we have completed the, Okay, now that's better. And very cool looking. Wow.
Fight with honor.
No. I don't want to talk to you, Orf. I want to look at my kick-ass new Batleth. Damn. Alright. Anyway, that's the tutorial, I believe. It was not significantly altered. Some graphical updates here and there, some changes in voicing, a few lines. But yeah. Alright. They've made noises about having made a lot of updates to the Fectleary Return event story. I guess I'll check that out at some point. I mean, I'm going to have to play through all of this in order to get all these rewards on all my characters.
Fight with honor.
Shut up, Worf. I am going... Nope. To switch characters. Okay. We got some to Jenny. So.
I'm picking up a distress signal from the...
Not right now. Here's what we've got. I have 3 new ships. Only 2 of them are actually in boxes in my inventory, but there's another one I can claim for free in the Zen store. One of them is the Dyson Science Destroyer, which is the thing that looks kind of like a White Star from Babylon 5. It's, let's go into the Zen store, get a picture. Ships, tier 5, this. So that's one of the things I got, is that ship. But it's only a tier 5, which means it will be a downgrade from the ship I'm using right now. I don't know why I have one of those, but okay. Next option, is the ship I just got from the event. Wait, I claimed it? Then where is it in my inventory? Oh, it's right here. Okay. Yes? No? Where is it in my inventory? There it is. Okay. So this is the event ship for the most recent event. I'm gonna see if I can get a better picture of it. There we go. It is supposed to be like a Klingon-Romulan hybrid ship, and it'd be a new tier 6 ship. I don't know that much about it. Science Destroyer is a cool name for a ship, Rabbit Cube. The final option is the Legendary Dreadnought Cruiser. Which is, as you can see, a 3 nacelled Galaxy class. It is technically the like Terran version of it, but those decals are entirely optional. And I believe I have everything I need so that I can redesign it to use elements from this and every other Galaxy class variant in the game. It is a legendary ship, which is I can tell means it's a slightly better tier 6 that comes with all the consoles for all the ships of that type. So this comes with every console that every Galaxy class variant has. Which is to say, it's got a cloaking device, it can fire an antimatter spread, the saucer can separate and fight independently. It's got some cool tricks. So those are our options. Does anyone have a strong preference for which one we'll do first? I'm going to go through all of them eventually. And then probably switch back to the Starfire, because the Starfire is really fun to pilot. Speak now or forever hold your peace, because I'm only going to open one today. And then the next decision we have to make is in part based on which one of these we open. I know my vote is for the Klingon-Romulan hybrid ship, just because I think it looks cool. And it isn't a downgrade gameplay-wise the way the Science Destroyer would be. So if nobody airs an opinion soon, that's the one I'm gonna go with. The Temare. Alright. So, Fruitbat votes Science Destroyer or Enterprise. All Good Things Enterprise. Of those two, I'd prefer All Good Things Enterprise to start with. But, yeah. I'm not hearing anything from anybody else, so that sounds like All Good Things Enterprise is the winner. I am cool with that. Where'd it go? Here we go. Alright, let's start with the name, and wait a minute. Does this have the Lance power that the Yamato class does? I don't know if it does. Where'd it go? Oh, I accidentally put this on top of it. Okay, so I'm gonna hold off on renaming, I think, until I can see. If it doesn't have the Yamato Lance power, then the thing I thought that I was gonna name it is not as appropriate as I thought. Okay, let's switch to that, and wow, that's a lot of console slots. So we've got lots of those things, but it looks like it's got shuttles it can launch as fighters. That's neat. But it looks like it does not have the... Well, I forget how that worked. That was actually space-based. So... God, I don't even know anymore. Oh, and it needs a warp core. I don't... Oh, I do have a warp core. Well, that's something. But I'll have to switch to the... I have to get the one from the set by doing that mission again. And I'll also... That's a lot of plasma shit. But okay, it's good plasma shit. The ship might be maneuverable enough to handle cannons. We'll see. Probably isn't, but we'll see. Let's make it look better. Okay, for starters... There. Yeah, if we're doing a Galaxy-class ship, we're doing a Galaxy-class ship. Much nicer, shinier materials. Alright. Oh, it doesn't have Andromeda options, does it? That's okay. Yamato is always... Oh, wait, no, Yamato is the Andromeda style one, I think. No, it is not. Venture, Monarch, Galaxy Mirror, Galaxy Gamma, Beta, Alpha. I like Galaxy Gamma, personally. The neck. I'm a little sad it doesn't have the Andromeda options. Oh wait, no, it does have the Andromeda style neck. I love the Andromeda style neck. The way it like goes all the way to the back. That's much better. Oh. Pylons. Okay, so we can like be spread out like that, which I think is pretty neat. Yeah, I'm going with the spread out. It's kind of hard to see. Let's look at it from here. Sure. I kind of like that. I'm vibing with that. I think that's the wrong part of the ship I'm looking at. Let's look at the saucer. It's very subtle. That's not. I didn't look at Andromeda. What's Andromeda look like on the saucer? Oh, is that the really subtle one? It is. I don't want something that subtle. Let's go back to Sickness. Ooh, I can put our fleet logo on it. Do we have a fleet logo? If so, where does it appear? I can't tell. I don't know if we have a fleet logo, but if we do, it's not showing up. Alright, what do we think of how she looks? Waiting on a response. La, da, 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 da. Awesome. Now, it does look like it has the lance, the superpowered phaser lance. So, let's see if it does. Okay. It does have the spinal lance. So this is a really powerful phaser attack. That, you know, only fires directly forwards. Little right fruit bat. This is a really powerful phaser attack that only fires directly forwards, that the Enterprise uses to blow up some Klingons in not first contact. All good things. So that means I am going to name it after a specific fictional redhead who is appropriate for that. That's okay. I have to go to Earth anyway. Oh yeah, because I joined a fleet, I have a lot more places I can transwarp to. But yeah, I am going to name it after Yoko from Gurren Lagann, who fits our fictional female redheads rule and is a complete badass, and a sniper is the main reason to name this class after her. Also, it is basically a Yamato class ship. The legendary Dreadnought whatever is pretty much the same as the Yamato class, and so the anime reference works. Okay. Now that I'm on the ground, I should be able to rename it. So yeah, I'm going with the Littner, which is Yoko's last name. Oh yeah, also something else that happened since you guys were last here. Previously all my cannons were level 12 cannons that did like 380 to 400 damage. One of them still is. One of them is a level 13 that does 100 more than that. And the rest are level 15s that do over 700. So basically, my weapons have gotten a comparable... My space weapons have gotten a comparable upgrade to my ground weapons. Or the one ground weapon. Okay, so Sugahara here? Yes. So the other thing that happened is I maxed out diplomacy. Which means I get to pick a Klingon Empire representative to serve on my bridge crew. Now, looking at the Littner, it looks like it's got a tactical station that Tovan Kev no longer fits properly because he's got that ability. Is that a universal or a science station? I'm not sure. Oh, that's a universal station. I'm kind of tempted to go either science or tactical. You know what? Let's go with that, Fruit Bat. Let's go with that. But I don't know which of science and tactical to go with. I feel like replacing Tovan feels right at this stage. He has been with us longer than anybody. What sounds in character? Oh, the Space Wizard staff? You know what? I'm going to get a tactical one. I'm going to replace Tovan Kev on the ship and Kuma Turbolik on the ground because I want someone whose uniform I can control. Though I could also get that by replacing Siddig. Nah, it's time to replace those two. Alright, so we are definitely getting a tactical officer. The question is, Orion female, which means she gets a special extra attack on top of her other abilities that can confuse ground enemies. And also get some bonus costume options, most of which I won't use, but the spiky shoulder pads and the crowns are both neat. So Orion female is an option, or Lizard Man. What skills do they bring to the table? Pretty standard torpedo things. Torpedo and cannon stuff. He's more of a physical fighter on the ground, which sounds more fun, honestly. Alright, so folks, what do you think? Greenskin Space Babe or Lizard Man? Okay. We got a vote for Lizard Man and a vote for Greenskin Space Apes. Great, thank you. You've been very helpful, chat. One vote for each. Now, I will say I'm virtually certain I do not get to make the Lizard Man a man in a rubber suit, unfortunately. Jenny has a buff lizard? What buff lizard does Jenny have? Have I forgotten someone? Are you talking about the spindly space dinosaur? But no, that actually is a deciding factor. I already have a space lizard because I have a space dino. So yeah, greenskin space babe it is. Fire at will is a good one for this kind of shit. So yeah. Yeah, that works for me. Oh! Yeah, I guess Jem'Hadar are kind of lizardy. Why does it keep assigning them to my shuttle? Okay, first off, we're changing your uniform, Ms. Zuzno. Get rid of the belt. So, you remember that one episode of TOS with the ridiculous jumpsuit on that one android girl? Yeah, I got it. I have it now. Behold, redonkulous jumpsuit. But those colors need to be changed. Lol, Allison. Okay, well, she's tactical, so one of them really ought to be red. And then kind of my theme color is purple. Or gold. Not purple. And I don't know what that changes the color of. Maybe the buckle? It in fact changes the color of the buckle. Yeah, neon pink I don't think works very well. I want more like a deeper purple. And then yeah, I don't think she needs gauntlets. She does, however, need that armored collar, no question. And spiky shoulder pads. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's why it looks so weird. And obviously, this needs to match. Orions get impressive shoulder pads. Doesn't this just look like a highly professional warrior? Lol, Allison. And lol, Fruit Bat. Like, I look at this and I see a professional. Don't you? Obviously needs different hair, though. Exactly, Rabbit Cube. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Also, dang, she tall. Like, dang. Okay, so she's still significantly shorter than Tone, but still. 6'4", tall. How tall is Kumaturlik? I can't tell. I can't modify him. Okay, whatever. Point is, she is created. Now she needs a name. Reb? I mean, I guess I could stick with Zusno. There's other characters I never renamed. I'm gonna leave her as Zusno for now. Actually, possibly Fruit Bat. I don't think I can do heals. But yeah, no, I don't think I can do heals. But I might be able to do something with more platform to it. Or possibly not. Okay, let's see. It's not what I... That's what I'm looking for. Okay. That's got a little bit of a heal. Not really. That's got a little bit of a heal. That's got a significant heal, but costs money I don't have. Yeah, signs point to no on the heal. Sorry. Oh, right! Obviously. Obviously, Rabbitcube. Oh, right, Allison. That was an 8, not a B. Well, Dimitrescu is a white lady. So... there we go. That is done. I guess now we see what, Oh, okay. I know this mission.
I'm picking up a distress signal from the Kern system. Kumarke's there with the Lucari research group. They were studying spore colonies in that system, but now I'm thinking they're fighting for their lives against House Mokai. We should give the Lucari a hand while we can.
Okay. Let's see how this ship handles, It can't possibly turn as well as, the heck is that? I don't know. Man, we don't even have enough science consoles. Is that not the same? What's that? Oh. Okay. Sure, more shields always good. That's fine. Anything that helps with turning. This... plus a third. Compared to... Oh. Yeah, let's go with replacing this guy with something that improves turns. I mean, that thing's not fantastic, but it's better than nothing. Also, that warp core sucks. It means we're not going to get the full benefit. Whatever. Whatever. We'll do this. We'll see how it goes. And then, before the next time I play, I will grind a mission that will give it a far more useful power set. Or weapons set. Since obviously I'm going to want more phaser-focused stuff for this. The lance kind of forces that. Alright. This is redunculous. What other abilities do you need? Ability to summon heroic reinforcements. Fantastic. Sure. Tomato spread is already on there. All that is up there. The fighter controls. Brace for impact's a good thing to have. Calling the Suliban has traditionally gone there. Cloak. Oh wait, no, cloak is already on there. Okay. Those are on here. That should be on here. That should also be. I don't know how these things work because I'm not familiar with this style of ship, but we'll find out. We got that. Fleet support is good. Never heard of this. Okay. Ah, and that's how we generate the vulnerability. Energy redirection is a good. Lone Wolf is a good. Miraculous Repairs is a freaking necessity. Molecular Cohesion Nullifier. I don't think I've ever needed a fourth row of things before. Oh wait, no, that's already on here. Okay. Oh, so is that. Okay. So that'll be quantum singularity manipulation. Ramming speed. I don't use mines. That seems like a hilarious thing to do in a ship this size. That's always handy. Saucer separation we've already got. Subspace field modulator. This is redonkulous. Okay, we've got that, we've got that. Don't care about that. Okay. Oh, yeah, space dock. Yeah, there's a reason that has been basically unchanged as TNG. Okay, this turn rate I'm not wild about. It's not ideal for cannons, but it could be a lot worse. We'll see how it goes. Oh yes, the phaser spinal lance is profoundly unpleasant. Current system? If, of course, you can hit with it.
Good to see you, my friend. As you can see, I'm in the middle of a firefight once again. That said, I can't think of anyone I'd rather have at my side during such an ordeal.
I'm glad we got here in time, Captain.
As am I. In spite of our mission being scientific in nature, the rogue Klingons attacked us.
Lol, fruit bat.
I suppose they thought we'd be easy prey. I'm happy to say their logic was tragically flawed.
Indeed.
We can ponder their motivations further once the shooting stops. For now, I believe we should focus our attention on putting a stop to their attack.
Oops. I, kind of forgot. Ooh. Actually, with fire at will, I'm gonna make some changes to what's on this ship in the rear. Specifically, switch those out for a couple plasma beams. Right, agreed. We're on our way, Captain. Oh god, I love the saucer separation. I forgot how satisfying that can be.
We did it. Sensors are clear, for the moment. I'm afraid I have some bad news, however.
What is it?
2 of our ships were studying the nearby rift into the mycelial network when the Klingons attacked. While I'm still showing them on sensors, they're not responding to our hails. I fear they're in danger.
We'll investigate and render assistance if necessary.
That rift's unstable. We need to hurry, or those ships won't make it.
Klingon vessels are warping into your position.
Yes, there is a fungus dimension, Allison. It was introduced in Discovery.
Energy surge erupted from the rift and hit us. We lost main power, sensors, everything. If you arrived a few minutes later, it would have been over for all of us. Needless to say, any assistance you can offer us now will be greatly appreciated.
Rabbit Cube? That's actually not surprising at all, because the original Enterprise design from TOS was pretty much a flying saucer tacked onto a Buck Rogers style rocket ship. So remove the saucer. Stand by, Captain. We'll get you out of this.
Truly, the blessings of Lucar are upon us this day. Thank you. Our sister ship was hit by the energy surge as well. I will not
Lol,
abandon
Allison.
the boat or her crew before returning to safety.
Oh, you're not gonna say the rest of your lines. Okay. We'll assist the Voot as well, Captain. Let's go.
Our systems are coming back online nicely. My thanks to you and your crew. At the risk of looking impatient, may I suggest we move to safer surroundings?
The fungus dimension does look
There's no
really
telling
cool.
when this rift will surge once more, and then all 3 of our ships will be stuck like Gretloos in a snare strip.
Can't have that, can we?
Under the circumstances, I think it'd be a good idea to use what we've learned so far and close the rift up while we can. The longer it stays open, the more chances we have of pissing off the Alachi, or the Josep, or a roving tardigrade. You see where I'm going with this?
I hear you. Good point.
If you feel that's for the best, well, so be it. We'll watch your back while you make that happen.
Very good, Captain. Stand by. Hello. Thank you.
That's one less rift to worry about. Let's regroup with Kumarke.
Where's Kumarke? There she is.
Bad news, I'm afraid. Klingons are approaching our position.
Of course they are. Ooh! That, I'm pretty sure, is new. Oops. Is that not who I'm currently attacking? Oh, that's who I'm currently attacking. Okay. Wrong thing. There we go. Where the fuck is the thing I'm fighting? Can't bloody tell where it is. Ah, there it is. This is not going so great, you guys. Because I haven't been launching my fighters at all. Silly me. That was unprofessional. Done? Or is there one more? Looks like there's still... Ah! There's still you. There we go.
I think that was the last of them. It appears Ja'ula and her forces have been stopped once again. Though she is quite determined. They may well
I can launch
return
shuttles
to
for that.
pursue their mischief once more.
If they do, we'll be ready for them.
Indeed. In the meantime, we'll remain here to complete our research. Safe travels to you.
Okay. Definitely going to have to do some work on this ship before it's really viable. I really need to switch it from a plasma build to a fighter or a phaser build, and from cannons to beams. But yeah, I can do that, and it is fun. It's got a lot of bells and whistles. All right. Well, that I think is it for today. I'm pretty tired and a little hungry. Hope you enjoyed Klingon Tutorial Take 2 and the launching of the Littner. Next time will be in 2 weeks, again, because next week I'm not here. I mean, I'll be here, but I won't be streaming. So I'll see you all in 2 weeks, I hope. Have a good one. Bye!